to CircuitFit.com. I'm Wayne Skivington, and these are my top 10 favourite planche exercises. But before we get started, let's do a quick warm-up and some dynamic stretching. Warm-ups are very important before you do any activity. It warms the muscles up and prevents any injury. Okay, so the first warm-up exercise we're going to do are whitey eyes. This is my favourite shoulder warm-up exercise. It really warms up the rotator cuffs and the shoulder stabilizers. Okay, so we're going to lie down on our mat, face down on the floor. Okay, so arms extended out front. We're going to go into the Y position. So when you look up, arms look like they're in a Y, thumbs to the ceiling. Okay, from here we engage the shoulders by pulling them down. Okay, then we're going to lift the arms straight. So relax the head on the floor and then lift, breathe out and down. Lift, concentrate on breathing. Okay, we're going to do 20 reps. The whole time you're pulling your shoulders down into the socket. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, good. Then from here, we bring the arms to the side. Okay, you're going to do the same thing. Relax the forehead on the floor. Engage the shoulders by pulling down, and then breathe out to lift. 1, 2. We go 20 reps as well. Concentrate on breathing. Just breathe out on the lift. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, good, relax. The final one, we go to the I position. Same applies from here, just relax the arms, relax the head, and then we're going to pull the shoulders down and back. Okay, so relax the head and breathe out to lift. Breathe out. Okay, we go 20 reps again. Just really start to feel the shoulders to burn. Okay, the lower traps is a good exercise. Try and do 20 reps. Make sure you squeeze on every one. And 20. Okay, good, relax. Okay, from this position we're going to go straight into push-ups. Okay, so let's put the toes under. From here we're going to lift, engage the core, and breathe out to lift. Power up, down slow, down slow. The whole time we're engaging the core by pulling the belly button to the spine. It's very important to keep that back strong. We're going to go 10 reps. I go nice and slow down, squeeze the shoulders at the bottom here and then press, okay? So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, really engages the back in the push-up. I think one more. Okay, good. From here, straight away we're doing warm-up, so it's non-stop. We go straight on our back, we're going to do some dish rocks, okay? So warm up the core. So from here, arms above your head, feet outstretched, we're going to lift, okay, we're going to breathe out to lift, we pull the belly button to the spine, we're going to try and push our backs flat on the floor, we lift the shoulders and the feet. So we go dish rocks, so lift here, and then we're going to rock forward and back, like this motion, pushing our backs against the floor. Breathe out as you go forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. 10 reps there. And then the final one for the warm-up, we're going to go back onto our bellies and do some Supermans. Again, here very important to engage the shoulders. So arms outstretched, we pull the shoulders down, okay, engage them into the sockets. Okay, and from here, relax your head down. We're going to lift our arms and legs straight together, hold it at the top for a second, squeeze, and then relax. So ready here, lift, and down. Okay, so remember to breathe out. Breathing all the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Body should feel nice and warm. Now it's time to go on some dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching is a great way to gain range of motion at the joint and fire up the muscles we'll be using in these exercises. So the first exercise, we're going to go into a Japana, so straddle. Open up your legs as wide as possible and then push your knees to the floor. Keep your back nice and straight. We're going to go from here, arms out to the side. We're going to go one hand down, opposite arm to foot. Okay, try and get that ear on the knee. We'll go 2 tempos, up to the other side. Ear down. Okay, when we come to the middle, we finish the position, and then the other side, reaching as far as we can, each little tempo. Okay, 3 times each side. Okay, and then we go up. We're going to go down the middle, so keep the back straight. Go forward. Okay, breathe. Each tempo, breathe out. 5, okay, and then hold for a couple seconds. Okay, good job. Moving on, we're going to go upward dog. So from here, put your toes under, drop your hips to the floor. Okay, engage the shoulders down and back.
And look up to the ceiling. Okay, and just hold. Feel the stretch through the abs. Okay, and then from here, we're going to push back.
Sit on the heels. Okay, and then here we're going to push our armpits to the floor. Okay, relax your forehead on the floor, pushing the armpits to the floor. Just hold. Okay, and then sit up. Good. Moving on. We're going to move on and stretch the pec. This is a major muscle group we're going to be using, so this is an important stretch. So on your hands and knees, we're going to go one arm out straight. Okay, we're going to turn the shoulder to the floor and put the ear to the floor. 2 tempos, feel it stretch. Again, stretch, other side. Really pull the shoulder down, don't overstretch, just feel the stretch through the pec. Okay, we go 3 times each side. Again. Okay, good. Final one, we're going to warm up the wrists. Also another important area where you need to warm up properly. A lot of the stuff we're going to be doing is on our hands. So on our hands and knees, we're going to go forwards. Okay, keep your arms straight, so take your shoulders over your hands, go forwards and then back. Okay, you're going to go 2 tempos here, and then hands to the side. Okay, we go over one side, other side, and then back, keeping the arms straight, and then in towards each other. Again, try and keep your arms straight here, and when you lean over, you're stretching out this hand. Good. Keep your fingers pressed against the floor, and then the final one is the most important one. Stretch out down front of forearms. So, fingers to the knees from here, and then you're going to try and sit down, nice and slow. Don't overstretch, and then back, down and back. We'll do 4 tempos for this one. 3 and 4. Okay, good. Sit down. Give your wrists a little shake. Okay, you can massage the forearms, loosen them up, and then we're ready to start my first exercise, my top 10 favorite planche exercises. Okay, number 1 on my top 10 favorite planche exercise, we have seal walks. Okay, this is a great strengthening exercise. It engages the core, our shoulder stabilizers, our chest. Okay, so we're going to be in a front support position. Make sure you wear some socks, or get a towel, put it under your feet. You're going to be dragging our feet across the floor. So get into that front strong position, your hands under your shoulders. I'm turning my hands out like I would in the planche, so I can take my shoulders forwards a little bit. We're going to lift up, engage the core, belly button to the spine. We're in a nice straight position. Okay, squeeze your glutes, and then from here we're going to walk forwards with the arms. Keep the arms straight. We go forwards, and then we push back. Okay, and you go forwards and back. Okay, so you go forwards and back as many times as you can. It's a great endurance exercise as well. Okay, and that's number 1 on my top 10 favorite planche exercise, seal walks. exercise number 2 of my top 10 favorite planche exercises, we have push-ups from the midline. This exercise is a great strengthening exercise. Okay, it's going to simulate being in that planche position at the top of the push-up. So, lie down on your mat. Okay, you're going to put your hands as close as you can. I'm going to do it from the waistline, so that's where it should be. Okay, I'm going to turn my wrists out for flexibility. This is where I want to be in my planche as well. It's where I do planche. Okay, my toes are underneath. I start by engaging the core, so I pull the belly button to the spine, and then I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together to lift, okay? So from here, try and keep a straight line. So engage and lift. Top, I'm in the planche position, my shoulders are way above my hands. Okay, I'm in a nice straight position, and then back down. Okay, and then again, engage the shoulders, squeeze, and lift. Okay, concentrate on breathing out as you lift. Okay, for my beginners, start just underneath your chest. Here, the same applies. Toes underneath, engage the core, squeeze the shoulders together, and then lift. Here, I'm above my hands. Okay, it's a great starting position. And down nice and slow. Okay, again, squeeze and lift. And down. Okay, and then from here, we can work our way, our hands lower and lower until we can eventually get it from here. And that's a great strength exercise to be able to planche. Exercise number 3 of my top 10 favorite planche exercises, we have planche rollouts. This exercise is a great endurance exercise for the core and our shoulder stabilizers. I'm going to be using a Swiss ball. Okay, so let me demonstrate. You're going to go into the front support position from here. I like to start back, so I push back first. Okay, I push my armpits to the floor, engage my glutes, squeeze them to keep the legs high. Okay, from here, I pull my belly button to the spine. I push the floor away, engage, taking my shoulders forwards into the planche position. As you can see, my hands are turned out for the planche, for flexibility. My belly button's pulled up. I'm in that strong planche position. Okay, so then push back, squeeze the glutes, keep the legs nice and high. To the floor, armpits to the floor, I'm pressing the whole time against the floor. Press again away, take the shoulders forwards, okay? And you can go back and forth, keeping that strong position. Again, it's a great endurance exercise as well for the planche. For my beginners, we're going to do the same thing, but we're not going to go back like that. So we're going to start on the ball, okay? We're going to go from this position, plank, we're going to push back onto our knees against the ball. Okay, here we're stabilizing the shoulders, push them armpits still, but you're going to sit on your heels. And then from here you can take your shoulders forwards as far as you can into that planche position. So push back to here again and take the shoulders forward, just past the hands, and squeeze through the chest the whole time, simulating that you're in a planche position. That's exercise number 3 of my top 10 favorite planche exercises. Okay, exercise number 4 of my top 10 favorite planche exercises. We're going to do push-ups on the Swiss ball, or the stability ball, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is a great stabilization exercise. We're going to be engaging the core, we're working the core to stabilize, and we're working the shoulders, okay? So, to start with, position the hands, we're going to turn them out to save the wrists, okay? Make sure the ball's inflated. And then we're going to go onto our toes, engage the core, pull up into that plank position. Put your feet together, okay? This is a high advanced exercise with the feet together. From here, take the shoulders forwards, come down, squeeze at the bottom, the shoulder blades together, always important, and then press up. Okay, so down slow, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press up. Keeping the body straight the whole time, okay? And here at the top is good just to hold it. Okay, you see it's balancing, I'm stabilizing. Okay, I'm squeezing with my chest. Again, down nice and slow. Push up. Okay? It's a great strengthening exercise, and also it's going to hit all the stabilizers. For my beginners, a couple of options I can give you here. So make sure the hands are turned out again. You can open up your feet to help with that stability, balance, okay? And then do the push up. Or we can just hold it, okay? Hold it here, and then put your feet together. Just holding like this is a great endurance. And you can take the shoulders forwards to simulate that planche position. Okay, so exercise number 4, my top 10 favorite, is push-ups on the stability ball. Exercise number 5 of my top 10 favorite planche exercises, we've got tuck planche, kickouts. This skill is very advanced, okay? It's going to be a very difficult skill to do. I'm going to show you how it's done, and I'm going to give you some variations. Okay, so first off, okay, this exercise we're going to be working all the right muscles. It's going to be, we're simulating the planche. Okay, we're going to work on the control and our balance. So we're going to start in a tuck planche. So position your hands out. We're going to lift up high, keep the bum high in the tuck planche. Pull the belly button to the spine. Okay, pressing the ground away, keeping that strong shoulder position. Okay, squeeze the floor, and then from here we're tucking, and we're going to kick out. Okay, so let me demonstrate. So we lift up, here, okay, again it's very difficult. Okay, the whole time I'm pushing the floor away. Okay, I'm strong through the shoulders, and I'm trying to control my balance in my hands. I'm pulling the belly button to the spine, keep that nice strong back when I kick out. Options, variations, we're going to do the tuck planche. So in this position, just try and hold the tuck planche. So this one, take the shoulders forward, turn the hands out, keep the bum nice and high, just hold, okay? And then you can do one leg at a time if you want, just kick it back, trying to get that movement so you can learn how to control that position. Another variation you can do, okay, we can go on the elbows. So turn the hands out, you can do a slight bend in the arms, slight bend, take the shoulders forward, lift onto the elbows here, and then from here, you can hold this comfortably, you can kick out and bring it back. Okay, kick out, bring it back. It's a very difficult skill. Make sure if you're going to try that one, when you kick out, you press the arms straight and you go into that strong plank position. Don't keep the arms bent. You have to press the arms straight, push the floor away. Okay, that's number 5 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises. Exercise number 6 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises. We're going to do planche tempos against the wall. This exercise is a great endurance exercise for the planche skill. Okay, we're going to be working the shoulders, the stabilizers, and the core, of course. Okay, so we're going to walk up into handstand. What's most important is where we position our hands. So before you walk into the handstand, start against the wall, feet against the wall, take one step forwards, and then put your hand down by where your toes are, and that's how far away you want to be from the wall. Okay, so I walk up, I position my hands where my feet were, my toes were, and then from here, okay, I'm pushing up really strong. I've engaged my belly button to the spine from my core, and we take the shoulders forwards, block it, and push back. Forwards, block, push back. Breathe out on the forwards, block it, and then push back. Okay? It's a great endurance exercise, so go for as many reps as possible. For my beginners, we're going to walk up into handstand. I want you to get your hands as close as possible to the wall. Okay, you want to try and get your armpits against the wall, and we're going to do shoulder shrugs. So, walk up into the handstand, get your hands as close as you can to the wall, and in this position you can relax your head forwards, and we're going to push through the shoulders, and then engage, push through, engage, push through, engage, push through, okay? Concentrate on your breathing. That's another great endurance exercise for the planche and for the shoulders. And that is number 6 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises. Exercise number 7 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises. We're going to do handstand against the wall. We're going to walk down, walk our hands out, walk down the wall with our feet into that top planche position. We're going to use the wall for support, and then we're going to walk our way back up, okay? Key things to remember, engage that core. Don't let the back arch, okay? Keep that back nice and strong, okay? Think about your hand position when you're in that planche position, okay? And when you walk back up, you're going to start with blocking from the shoulders and push yourself back up. That's an important part of this exercise. Okay, so don't be too aggressive when you start. Let me demonstrate. So walk up into handstand first.
Okay, get to a nice strong handstand, squeeze the glutes, engage the core. I'm pushing away against the wall. I'm going to start to walk my hands first. Okay, then I'm open my legs into the straddle position. Okay, I've taken my socks off so I don't slide. Get into a position that's comfortable here, and then work up. Feet first, then hands, okay? Don't be aggressive, don't go too low first. Okay, if you feel comfortable, you can go a little bit lower. So I stop the hands first, and then use the legs. Go down, try and get parallel to the floor. Strong planche position. Engage, block through the shoulders, push back, and back into the handstand. Okay? It's a great
Strength exercise for the planche. It builds all the right muscles. Okay, really works the shoulders and the chest. For my beginners, let's take it down to the floor. Okay, and we're going to start on the floor, hands forwards. Okay, and then from here, you're going to step back into the planche. So push against the wall, go into a nice straddle position, and then hold. And then back. Okay, and then back again. Okay, you can do it that way to start. And that is exercise number 7 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises. Exercise number 8 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises, we got handstand push-ups. Now this is probably my favorite exercise to build strength for my shoulders. I love doing handstand push-ups. I'm going to demonstrate on the parallettes. This exercise is going to build all the right muscles we need to planche. Also, it's going to work our balance. Okay, I'm going to show you. I have a mat for safety. Always have a mat for safety. Okay, so I start at the bottom. I straddle my legs for balance. So start here, I straddle, and then I engage the core, press into the handstand. Remember to breathe. Okay, this exercise, straddle your legs for the balance. If you feel like you can bring your legs together, bring your legs together. Makes it a little bit harder. Okay, if you can do that, fantastic. Now I'm going to show you some variations. So start off with, this is a little bit easier, we're going to go facing the wall handstand push-up. So walk up into the handstand, don't get too close to the wall. And then from here, we're going to bring it down, okay, to the head, nice and slow, okay, and then press back. You can use your feet to help you walk up, or you can just slide them against the wall. Okay, nice and slow, press through. I like this way first, against the wall, because it works more emphasis on the chest, and it gives you that position you need for the top planche. But if that's too difficult, my beginners, let's start facing away from the wall. So kick up into the handstand, start off with your feet against the wall like this, make sure your back is straight, engage the core, and then from here, go slowly down to the floor, to the head, touch, and press back up. You can use your feet to dig in against the wall, try and help you lift up, okay, it gives you the balance as well. And if you have trouble, just hold this position, maybe go down a little bit, and press up. Just start small, okay. It's better to start in the handstand and go down than from the headstand and try and push up. Okay, and that is exercise number 8 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises. Exercise number 9 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises, we have the bent arm Maltese hold. This exercise is a great strength building exercise for the upper body, for the shoulders, the chest. Okay, we're going to be working the core and our glutes. So you're going to be on your parallettes. Okay, so position your hands here. I'm going to take my shoulders really far forward, bring my chest down to the parallel level, squeeze the elbows. Okay, now here we're going to squeeze really strong the shoulder blades together. We're going to lift off. Okay, I'm going to engage the core, lift off my legs, and squeeze the glutes to keep my legs nice and level. Are you ready? Lift up
And hold. Breathe.
Okay, and then you can always push up to finish. Let the feet come down and push up. It's a great finish for the planche push-up. Okay, it's a great endurance exercise as well. See how long you can hold it. Make sure you breathe. For my beginners,
Okay, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to keep our legs bent. So bring the shoulders down, squeeze, activate the shoulder blades, squeeze them together, and then lift up. Try and keep your bum level. Okay, and then from this position, you can try and take one leg out at a time. Okay, but that's a great beginning start just to be able to hold yourself here. And that is exercise number 9 on my top 10 favorite planche exercises. So, the final exercise in my top 10 favorite planche exercises, we got pike lever to straddle planche. Okay, this exercise is the most challenging exercise I'm going to show you, but it's also one of the most impressive, and it's probably one of the best exercises to learn how to planche. So we're going to go lift up into the pike lever. Okay, and this is a great core strength building exercise, great for the abs. Okay, we tuck our legs through and we kick out into the planche. We don't hold it, we just show it, and then we come back to the pike lever. Okay, I'm going to try and talk now because I'm not sure I'm going to do it when I'm doing the exercise. So, when you lift up, one thing, try and get the feet higher than the bum. So ready, lift up, here, come through, planche, and back. Okay, and that is one of my favorites. The whole time I'm pressing my shoulders away, I'm keeping a strong position through my shoulders, pushing the floor away, pushing the parallettes away, building strength through the shoulders. I'm working the stabilizers, I'm working the core. Okay, now for my intermediate beginners, okay, you're going to start in the pike lever. Okay, you can just hold it, that's a great exercise. But from there, just try and take the legs through, take the shoulders forward, see how high you get the bum up. You keep the legs bent. So let me show you this. So lift up, here, just come through, and back. Push up, the bum up. Okay, that pushing away and lifting the bum up is a great learning tool to learn how to planche. Okay, so that is my final exercise, my top 10 planche exercise program. Okay, thanks for watching, have some fun, be safe, and go on to circuitfit.com, check out, there's lots of new and exciting programs coming. Thank you.